Meet the Host, the program where we flip the script and we interview hosts to find out more about hosting, their life, their hosting, and all the questions that you may have about your favorite host. Today's episode, we're joined live by Paulina Aguilar.
Hi guys, thanks for having me.
Thank you for joining us. One of our first episodes. Paulina, where can people find you on social media?
You guys can find me on Twitter at _Paulina Aguilar and on Instagram at Paulina M. Aguilar.
And of course, we'll have those handles for you on the bottom of the page from the taping. We are also joined by our special guest, our first dog in the program, Paulina's dog, Shaw.
We finally got him to calm down, so
we're hoping that he said
he wants to say hi.
Some airtime. So we're doing this show live in Los Angeles from the Meet the Host studios. Thank you so much for joining us, Paulina. My name is Michael Rippe, and you can find me on social media at Mike Rips. So let's get right into it and start with the fact that, Paulina, we have worked together before on different shows. Why don't we tell people that are watching that don't know you, what exactly do you host?
I host at AfterbuzzTV.com where we talk about shows that you guys love on TV. So right now I do we just finished The Real World, and now I'm about to start doing The Challenge. So I do a little bit of that. Honestly, that's like the most steady hosting job I've got right now. This is hard, guys.
It's hard, but you're doing it. Yeah. So that's something good to show. Let's find out from you, when did you begin hosting?
I started, I believe, going on about 4 years ago now. I started at a training school specifically for hosting, and then through there and networking, I got to do a country award show I got to go report for, and then came AfterBuzz. And
you said you went to a training school. What was that all about?
So that is specifically teaches you how to read a teleprompter, teaches you how to balance co-hosting, it teaches you how to balance an audience and talk to them and connect with them, and how to improv. So little things like that, which, I mean, it's what the job entails, you know?
Yeah, it's not just
it's not just reading a script.
Right, there's a lot more, and you've touched on it. Those are good points. Talk to me about, would you recommend someone that's never hosted, someone that wants to get into hosting, they take a class, they take training, would you say take improv classes? What kind of advice could you give to someone?
Oh man, honestly, be very patient. Everybody who wants to pursue hosting, it happens on their own time in a different way. I've known people who have never taken a training class before, end up on TV in a year and a half. And you have someone, say you and I, who've been studying this for a while, who haven't made it there yet. So, I mean, the best advice, it doesn't hurt to take a class. It doesn't hurt to get some training in. Anything helps. I don't suggest not taking a class.
It couldn't hurt.
It will not hurt you.
Definitely help you, but experience and
reps
and
experience
and
and taking advantage of any opportunity that you can get. Definitely.
So let's talk more about hosting now, and tell me, what exactly is your favorite thing about hosting?
Oh man, sports and entertainment. That's my jam right now. I got involved in a little bit of the news aspect, which it's a great experience to have, but I've said this before, it's really sad. And I am more of an outgoing, happy person, and I want to go into work with that attitude, so I kind of want to stick on the more entertainment sports side.
So entertainment sports, is there a show out there that if I said to you, Paulina, you get to choose one show that you're the host of, is there something you look to and say, that's what I want to host, or you want to create your own program? I mean, what is it that is the dream hosting role for you?
The dream hosting role would probably be an in-studio, for the MLB network or something.
MLB, big baseball fan.
Yeah, I'm a baseball fan, basketball fan. I would hands down do the Lakers. But I think I would probably do an MLB in studio host who gives the recap of the week's plays, of the week's games and everything like that.
Sports Center?
Heck yes, I'll be there tomorrow.
I like it.
Yep.
All right, so your favorite thing that you like to host is sports and entertainment, but is there something that is that your favorite thing about hosting, not exactly the field or not a specific talking point, but something that you just love about actually hosting? Is it the connection you have with hosts? Is it the connection you make with the viewers? Is it just talking?
I think it's more of allowing the audience and viewers at home to come home from a hard day of work and relax and look forward to what happened today, what happened at the Oscars, what happened, for instance, the Super Bowl this weekend, for those who aren't able to watch it. I want it is for me when I come home and watch Extra or E! News, I come home and look forward to those things because I've had a stressful day at work and I kind of want to do something like that for those who come home and stressful, who are not from a big city or cannot attend certain things like that, who are so involved and admire, the entertainment or sports industry. So I just want to allow people to de-stress and relax and just have a good time, grab a beer, grab some wine, something,
Yeah, and if you guys are watching and you want to sponsor the program with some beer or wine, feel free to contact us. Shameless plug. Now, I've asked you what your favorite thing about hosting is. What's your least favorite thing about hosting?
God. My least favorite thing is probably getting ready. I hate it. I hope that someone can do it, for me. Michael, you should have had makeup in here for you. That is my worst favorite thing. It's so much work.
That's right. If you're going to be on Meet the Host, come camera ready.
But it's part of the gig, you got to do it. You can't go out there in pajamas, although I wish I could. But.
Okay, so the least favorite thing is getting ready. See, that's a new one. Now, if I said to you, Paulina, who's your favorite dream co-host? Who do you want to co-host the program with? You have anybody out there? I've asked this question to past guests of the show. Who's your dream co-host? There's someone that you look to and say, I want to be just like them and I want to have them as a
just like them or co-host?
Two different questions. Two different answers. Yeah.
Oh, man. I this might be the same person for the same question. I love Michelle Beadle.
Okay.
I love her on Sports Nation. I've gone to her shows. I wish I can be as witty as her. I honestly do. I don't have a quick wit like that. To co-host with, oh man.
By the way, glad you said Michelle Beadle. On past episodes, we've heard Ryan Seacrest, who seems obvious. And Michelle Beadle, not as obvious, but a great choice for someone that you look to as possibly hoping to get in their role at some point. But co-host. Now, let's say you could co-host a show. Is there somewhere you can I wish I could do a program with this person?
Oh, there's a few.
All right, well, name them.
I've always been a big fan of Carissa Thompson.
Okay.
I'm sticking with the sports genre.
You are.
But just for a little bit of fun, I love Marcellus Wiley.
Okay.
Sports
I do. Nation.
Yes. I love Max Kellerman. He's tough. And, I don't know. I like to have a little bit more fun than the whole banter thing, although it's still good for you. It keeps, the mind going, all that stuff. But Marcellus Wiley, I think.
All right, so Carissa Thompson and Marcellus Wiley.
Yeah.
I was worried we might not get a guy in there.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you said Michelle Beadle. Yeah, Carissa
Well, then
Thompson.
there's you.
Thank you.
Come
See,
on.
I definitely paid her. But no, how would you describe your style of hosting? There's hosts that are funny. There's hosts that are serious.
Yeah.
There's hosts that are witty. How would you describe Paulina Aguilar, the host?
More laid back and realistic, I would say. I mean, there's people that try to be funny that you may not find a little bit funny. Like, try a little hard on that joke, something like that. So I wouldn't say that. Like I said, I don't have quick wit as much as I'd like to. I'm more laid back, go with the flow type of gal. And I'm more of a realist. A lot of people sometimes don't like to hear the truth, or, there's dreamers out there that, who are very optimistic about things. And so I think that is one thing that I think I can balance out with co-hosting and things like that, is being realistic about certain situations.
So I would say you're authentic.
Yeah, that's a good word. I'm going to stick with that.
Authentic. The authentic co-host, Paulina Aguilar. What do you think makes a good host? Not what makes you, what style you have, but what would you say to someone that's, again, watching this and maybe that needs that advice or wants to get into the business, they're not? What do you think is the basis of making a good host? And obviously you can do different things.
Right.
What would you say?
I say two main things. One is to always remember to be yourself. I think it's really easy to be caught up if you go to Hollywood and the glam and the attention and all that stuff. And I think some people try to be someone that they're not just to get followers, just to get, more attention. And it's very, very important to be yourself, because that allows you to be relatable to the audience. That allows you to be relatable to the viewers at home. And I think another thing is to know how to connect with them as well. And that, I think, ties together, because if you are yourself and people relate to you and agree with you, or something like that, then you're relatable. How can you relate to someone who lives in a $2 million home and spends money like there's no tomorrow? I can't relate to that. So I think those are the two most important things.
Okay. I haven't asked this on past episodes, Meet the Host, so this is going to be a new one to you.
I'm excited.
Can you share with us possibly the favorite hosting role that you've had, or your favorite moment during hosting, whatever it may be?
Let's see, my favorite one. Probably when I went to the ACM Awards in Texas. I got to report for the Country Music Festival over there. And that was kind of more of being around celebrities and artists and singers and things like that, and getting a press pass. And, that was kind of cool. And just to kind of get my dog almost ran over a tree, sorry. That was probably my most favorite moment of getting a vibe of what the real thing could be, That was probably my favorite.
How would you describe the difference between hosting a show in studio compared to being on a red carpet or doing one-on-one interviews for a sports game, post-game thing?
A studio, there's no audience. There's sometimes it's live, sometimes it's not. Sometimes you can make mistakes and re-record and things like that. When you're live on the red carpet or you're live on a 101, it's live. You have to learn how to, keep the show going and keep moving forward. That's probably the biggest difference right now.
And finally, anyone that's watching this, they've got to know Paulina Aguilar, the host, a little bit more, a little deeper understanding of it. What's the number one tip, I guess, and maybe you've already said this, but the number one tip you can get from anyone watching that you would give them?
In pursuing hosting? In pursuing anything?
Yeah.
Just keep moving forward. I think it's really easy to give up and to say that it's hard. And I'm pretty sure you've been there where you just want to say, I've put in a lot of time, I've invested a lot of money in pursuing our dreams, and hosting. It's hard, and I think you have to remember just to keep going and to not give up. I mean, I've had moments where maybe I need to make a career change, and you can't. If you're passionate about it, just keep going.
Never give up.
It's such a cliche, but I'm telling you from someone who has experience, just keep going.
That's great advice. So never give up. Keep going. Paulina, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me and my dog. Sorry.
Yeah, this is nothing to be sorry about. We got a special guest on top of Paulina. Shaw is here. It may be the first episode. That's right, buddy. You made it. And this is Shaw. Thank you to Paulina. Where can people find you on social media?
You guys can find me on Twitter at _Paulina Aguilar and on Instagram at Paulina M. Aguilar, and Shaw's on my Instagram, so if you like him more than me, there you go.
Thanks to Shaw for a couple of the shout outs. Thanks for doing this. You guys can follow me on social media at Mike Rips, and of course, join us again where we interview another host on Meet the Host. Thanks for joining us, guys.